And now, this!
I've been looking at the Splatoon 3 Direct, and I've mostly been looking at the Salmon Run section lately, and I wanted to talk about that. I have mixed feelings about Salmon Run, more towards the positive than the negative. Sometimes I can get very annoyed at Salmon Run, but I think that goes for anyone playing any game at any given point. Salmon Run is good. I'm glad that it's returning, and it's a really fun way to kill time and make some resources. But at the end of Splatoon 2's life cycle, like when you get to the end game, you don't get to really use what you get from Salmon Run, and I hope they come out with something in Salmon Run that's Salmon Run specific that you can use later on near the end game, something that will keep you coming back to Salmon Run. But anyway, let's talk about these awesome new features that's going to be in Salmon Run 3. Firstly, you get the cool new universal movement options that I hope are returning to Salmon Run. The rolling and the going up the walls really fast, that's going to be very, very useful. Seems like some of the base versions of the new weapons are going to be in Salmon Run, which is also going to be fun. The Stringer is going to be kind of fun. I think the Splatana is going to be a death sentence. I don't see how that's going to be great at clearing a lot of salmons very quickly. It doesn't seem like the type of weapon. It seems very one-on-one based, so maybe it'll be good against bosses. And segueing nicely into bosses, we have the SLAMMIN, which is obviously a pun. But I looked at this thing, it's a UFO. I looked at this thing and I thought, why aren't they invading the city? Which we'll get to eventually because they do. But SLAMMIN, it's hard to say. SLAMMIN is going to be, I don't think it's going to be as annoying. I think the barrier it creates might be annoying if there's another boss inside of it. But on its own, I don't think it's going to be as annoying as like the flyfish or the stinger. It looks like you have to get close to it and trick it into slamming down, and then you get on top of it and shoot it in the head. That's going to be kind of fun. It's a little different. I don't think you have to get on top of any of the salmonids in order to kill them, and this is a new twist on that, so that's fantastic. Then there's the Big Shot. It seems like he can use our salmon egg cannons to shoot his own metal balls of steel. Big Shot's balls hit the ground with incredible force, enough to send out shockwaves. Sticks with the theme of them usually having some sort of special that are similar to the Inklings and Octolings. This one being the Wave Breaker, the new echolocator style weapon, where you can just jump over the shockwaves and avoid the damage. Then there's the Big COHOZUNA, the largest salmonid. It looks like I think it's the largest salmonid, the King Salmonid. I like how it looks. It has a very big Godzilla feel to it. It appears when you're finished with the last wave, which would make me absolutely angry. I want it to be on the last wave. I don't want to do more Salmon Run when I'm about to win. So if I lose points because I had to fight Big COHOZUNA at the end of the stage, I probably am going to be a little bit angry. However, it seems like you fight him with some of the golden eggs that you collect, or maybe not. Maybe they'll spawn some more on the map that you can shoot him with, because you have to shoot him with a new egg cannon on your back. And you can kill it, I hope, or you at least drive it back into the sewage. But that's not all. We also have a thing that I alluded to closer to the beginning of the video, the Big Run, where the salmonids actually invade the towns. You get to see a clip of that during the direct. They invade Wahoo World. I was pretty excited, because that means maybe they'll invade Hammerhead Bridge. I would think that's the biggest place that gets invaded, because it's supposed to connect the Splatlands to Greater INKOPOLIS, and I think that's kind of cool. Maybe the Salmonids live between the both of them and always attacks Hammerhead Bridge. Maybe that's why it took so long to even build in the first place. Big Run seems like it's going to be the Splatfest of Salmon Run, and I'm all for it. It seems like it's going to be a fun mode. I'm wondering how easy it's going to be to get 999, or if the ranking system of Salmon Run is going to be different, but I'm going to have fun with it, and you guys should let me know what you guys think about the new Salmon Run features. Are you going to be a Salmon Run player, or are you going to mostly specifically get it for the multiplayer gameplay aspect? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time.